more boxes of the week this week?
More boxes.
Man, keep sending us the boxes. All right, what's up first? Let's see it.
Bo jerky.
Bo jerky. You know you want some. I know I do.
Right.
Now, there better be some jerky in here.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if there isn't.
It better not just be all full of Bo.
Bo time.
It comes with a letter. Bo jerky, dried and true. Dave's meats and nuts. Carter's Deep Woods beef jerky. So we have 3 types to sample here.
Fantastic.
And meats and nuts is on top. Is there a preferred? Wow, this looks legit, man. Root beer habanero moist. I don't know if I can handle this. Oh, we haven't even opened it yet. All right, man. Without that blade.
Is this something? I mean, is this something like what we might get from Jerky Pete?
Jerky Pete. If you guys came to XCon, you know who Jerky Pete is.
Can't beat Jerky Pete's meat.
That's what he says.
I know. Every kind of jerky you can possibly think of. He'll be there next year. Don't miss it.
Moist beef jerky.
Shouldn't it be dry?
Well, it smells good.
It's gonna blow the top of my head off.
And so say habanero pepper and root beer. Root beer,
Wow,
habanero pepper.
It smells fantastic.
We're gonna go in 3.
Hang on. I'll find a piece. Oh yeah.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Feel a little sting on the top of the tongue.
Not killing me yet.
Heading to the back of the mouth. Oh, it's got sting.
I'm feeling it now.
Yeah, it's good, but it's if you don't like spicy, you won't like this because it's like little bees stinging your tongue.
I'm getting the root beer.
If you like habanero, you're gonna love this. If you're not a fan of real spicy stuff, Dave's Meats and Nuts is not your thing. All right, this is a dried and true original.
It has a resealable top.
Oh,
I think that's a nice touch.
I don't know if I'm able to taste this. The habanero still.
It's kind of lingering in the.
We should have done that one last. Woo!
Maybe that was a mistake.
All right, this one I'm getting a smell of like teriyaki.
Artisan beef jerky.
Yes.
Yeah, I see that. There's a lot of molasses happening in here.
Is about as hip as jerky can get. That's what they say. It's a hip jerky. I can taste the hipster in it.
Try another piece of that.
Oh, he's going for piece 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this is like a jerky.
Yeah.
One that doesn't like surprise you with
It's a little thinner. Still has a good chew.
Doesn't sneak up on you. This one's Carter's Deep Woods style beef jerky. We got a picture of Carter right on the front. It says good source of protein. You got to check out Carter right there.
Pure protein.
Look, there's Carter. He's like, hey, eat my jerky.
I make it in the woods.
This is Deep Woods jerky.
What would be the difference from shallow woods jerky?
Oh, you ever see Deliverance? You would know. Now this has an aroma.
It's a food product. I would hope it smelled like something.
It's not an aroma I would normally associate with the jerky or anything that I would put in my mouth.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Now, we're going to try this because we love you guys, but if you were to smell what we smelled, you probably wouldn't put this in your mouth. I think I would pass and move on to another jerky. Oh, okay. Notice I let him bite first.
Yeah. That's okay. Just don't smell it.
It just smells like it's from the deep woods.
It smells like it's from deep in somebody's shoe.
It does have it's got a stain
Warning.
on it.
Do not smell this.
Just
eat
eat it.
it.
Okay, flavor-wise, it's not bad, but the smell gets you. It's got a dank stank. So there you go, Bo Jerky, right there. Jerky every month. And we'll see you in the next box.
Jerky.
In May, Myrtle Beach, ex-con. Come see me. Trust me, it's gonna be fun.
TV party tonight.
TV time.
And you know, nothing says TV like the VMAs, so we brought Miley Cyrus out.
Futuristic Miley Cyrus.
Hey Miley, this is what she'll look like in the next VMAs that
She's
she
all
hosts.
cybernetic and whatnot.
Okay, I didn't watch the VMAs. I just watched the train wrecks that were reported in the media afterwards. So evidently Kanye in 2020 is a thing. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Magic people, voodoo people.
I was busy watching Fear the Walking Dead. Episode 2.
Finally, some action.
A lot faster paced than episode 1.
Some zombies.
And I'm still loving Kirkman's view of the collapse of civilization from the viewpoint of this family.
It feels very much like those History Channel collapse of civilization specials that they have.
Yeah, but you get it from the viewpoint of this family, and they've actually, I would say to their credit, caught on very quickly.
Oh yeah, they seem to have read the script.
Yeah, right? three days into the collapse of civilization, and the family's already killed 2 zombies and know what the deal is.
We don't know what's going on, but we know we have to kill.
Yes, they know. They didn't hesitate at all. Life's threatened, you kill and you move on. This is a survivor family. Clearly, this is why this is focused on them.
They're prepared.
Yes, and
Not really. They're not really prepared at all.
Magic people, voodoo people.
And that's kind of a problem.
no, but they have the mentality to survive. They are willing to kill to protect themselves, and if you don't have that, you're not going to make it.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Again, the kids seem to be more tuned into it than the adults. The adults are still believing in this fantasy world they created, that there's civilization and there will always be civilization. And the kids are much quicker to adapt to, this is it, time to adjust everything we know, move on.
Yeah, the conspiracy theory kid seems to really know what's up.
But he ain't going to make it.
You don't think so?
He's got the knowledge, he doesn't have the skills.
I had a little feel of narrator from him.
Magic people, voodoo people.
So then I flip right over. Yeah, we don't really have those anymore. More like click, click, click. And caught the next episode of The Strain. It's getting darker, quicker, because it's kind of creepy that the mom is trying to get her kid back, and you know, all the makeup and the wig and.
Magic people, voodoo people.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah, they had some time.
Actually, it's a lot creepy. It's a lot creepy.
There were some time gap issues that they just kind of glossed over to move the story along. I'm okay with that.
We're going to just suspend disbelief for a few minutes. And,
I'm okay with that because I don't want to
these things
watch an
happen.
hour of a train ride or a ride in the back of a pickup truck or whatever, or skateboard or whatever the case may be.
Hang glider,
Whatever, yeah. Move on with the story.
surfboard.
One thing I'll say for Guillermo in his apocalyptic tale as opposed to Kirkman's Walking Dead is in The Walking Dead, there isn't a lot of romance. There's a little bit on the fringes, but everyone's mostly concerned with just surviving. And in The Strain, there's love blooming everywhere. I mean, everywhere you turn, people are hooking up. But maybe that's because the city hasn't accepted that this is the end.
That is something I've noticed, is that even though, like, you go to one street, which is covered in vampires and people killing each other, and then you go to the next street and people are kind of out
Getting coffee.
doing everyday things.
Yeah.
So that's been a strange juxtaposition between the dark and light within the story, I think.
Well, I think I think Kirkman's view is more accurate. I think when civilization ends, it ends fast with a crash. And maybe because this is isolated to one part of one city, it's not crashing as fast. It's a slow curve.
Maybe that makes sense.
But I think for the people in that one part of New York City, it would be a fast crash.
Plus, the dynamics of New York itself affect that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think, the gangs and the police would have unified immediately, and they would have started working on this problem much quicker.
We'll take care of that.
Yeah. So, interesting to watch. Love seeing both shows at the same time. Won't last. I know the Fear the Walking Dead, I only think, has 4 more episodes in this season. I think they're only going to do 6 episodes.
So that was a 6 episode.
Yeah, it's kind of the lead up to The Walking Dead. And then if it gets good reviews, we'll see more of it. But, I think critics liked it. We liked it. Well, we kind of had mixed feelings. You had a different feeling. I think the fans half and half on it. I think they felt it was a little flat because they were used to The Walking Dead, and they get this show that right off the bat.
Well, they're not getting any action. I mean, the whole first show was just character development, and you see a little bit of zombie action. So people who are big zombie fans didn't get a lot out of the first episode. But this episode had a lot of...
Well, I think he's trying to make it as real as possible in a fictional setting, as opposed to, okay, everybody, here's your zombies, enjoy Zombie Massacre. It's more like, no, this is all about the collapse of civilization. How do you handle it? How do you even recognize it? Are you prepared for it?
Yeah, he's very specific about setting it up and showing all the different phases. Phases. I think that's a good description.
Yeah.
You're seeing these phases as they're happening, as each thing is happening.
Yeah, episode
like
1
the kid
is...
said, it happens fast. It's very quickly degrading. It's been, 24 hours maybe?
He's ahead of the curve.
48 hours?
Yeah, the one kid's ahead of the curve. He knows what you need to do. He knows you need to get provisions and you need to get secure. The husband-boyfriend in this situation is a little ahead of the curve because he says we got to get away from people. So he kind of knows, all right, this is bad, we need to get out. But he's thinking this is bad, we need to get out because it could be an airborne virus, who knows.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he's thinking more on an epidemic level.
Right.
Which it technically is. It's technically an epidemic.
Right. The mom, she's a little ahead of the curve because she recognized quickly, you're going to have to kill this thing. You got to kill these things. They're not, not like you saw in The Walking Dead where Herschel's got them in the barn, like they're just sick, they need to get better. She's like, nope, gotta go. Bam, head smash, moving on. And this was somebody she had loved and respected for a long time. No problem with the head smash. Gone.
That was so brutal.
Oh.
It was like a peck and paw film after a while.
I do have to say, unlike The Walking Dead, these are fresh zombies, and we finally get a little realism in the head smash. The skulls just don't cave in.
The bone is very green.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not just gonna crumble.
No, she had to hit him a bunch of times. And the kid runs up and dinks him with the knife in his skull, and it just dinks off. So.
Not an appropriate weapon for that application.
No, so we get a lot more of the realistic view of what it takes to crush a skull.
Fire axe.
There wasn't one of those handy, but that would have been nice.
That would have been perfect.
I think it was more effective to see her hitting with the fire extinguisher over and over. Because again, this was a man that she knew for a long time and had respect and some attachment to, and she had to brutally continue to smash his head into the ground to get away. And what's the crack pipe for? I don't know. We'll find out next. Box 2!
Page 2.
Universal Yums. What did they call this box?
Yums. That's the Universal Yum box.
The Universal Yum box. Well, guess what, guys? This is from Japan. And we have 2 That means you can win a whole box unopened. But you might not want to after we open this one and try it on the air. So let's get into it.
Then again, you might be fighting over it.
Then again.
Who knows?
Alright, it says, oh my, these yums are oishi, which means tasty in Japanese. So now you've learned a Japanese word today. Oh, look. They actually give us a really good guide. This
Nice.
is what's in here as opposed to the
It's got pictures.
last one. And we get a random piece of red tissue paper because it's Japanese. And I think that's some kind of Yakuza.
That's the red card.
That's some kind of Yakuza sign.
That's the red card.
All
You get
right.
the red card if you snack out of turn.
So we start off with Calbee shrimp chips. Baked sweet shrimp chips with wasabi. It's in English, I promise it really is.
Wasabi shrimp chips.
Wasabi shrimp chips.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
I think I've heard. You know what I'm saying? When
We're
you're-
about to be covered in shrimp chips. People.
yeah, when you're like, run! Shrimp chips are everywhere, so. Here we go, sir.
Mmm.
2 trips. Shrimp trips. Alright, if you don't know what this is, it's kind of a puff with some shrimp flavoring in it. This isn't really like a shrimp, it's just some kind of dusty puff with shrimp flavor. And, oh man. Alright, this definitely smells shrimpy, which is weird in a snack for me. I'd rather my shrimp be like on a Barbie or, you know, with my dinner. And it's got a shrimp flavor. And,
The burst of wasabi that you get is a little more intense than I was expecting.
the wasabi is, for me, the saving grace. Cheese flavor. I think these are just Cheetos.
Oh, Japanese.
But check out this
Cheetos.
cool guy eating them. Oh, Cheeto! He's not as cool as our Cheeto the Cheetah, though.
It's not easy being cheesy.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Like the devil on the
Alright,
shoulder.
it's a cheesy corn puff.
Oh, they're poofy.
Cheesy puffs. Alright, they're like the fatter, fake Cheetos. Not the crunchy ones.
That has a pleasant cheese flavor. It's like a white cheddar.
So far, I'm still, I'd rather have the Cheetos than
Uh-oh.
Snow Pea Crisps. Another crispy snack.
Nice. A lot of puff-themed things.
Well, you know, the last time we did one of these snack boxes, it was snacks from around the world. These are all from Japan. This is Japanese. You're not getting it from anywhere else. So.
I don't hate it.
All right.
Hey!
Snow pea. Now these are snow peas. And I like it.
I get an American version of these. Very similar.
This I would eat as a snack and feel like I was eating something healthy because it's got a vegetable in it
You
somewhere.
can pretend.
All right. Okay.
They're good.
There's 2 of these. Bomb roll.
Bomb, bomb. Bomb.
Bourbon bomb. Oh God. Bourbon bomb roll. Frosted lemony goodness. Soft moist cake. It almost doesn't seem possible that something so good should come from these tiny rolls. Don't eat all 4 in one sitting. Why is that? Because it's got real bourbon in it?
Oh, it smells good.
What do they mean all 4? I only see 2. Maybe there's someone hiding. Oh yeah, there's more hiding in there. It does. This smells really good.
It's a little dry, but I really like the flavor.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
This would be a snack I would carry around for every day, not just the apocalypse.
Apocalypse approved.
Alright, none of this is in English, so this is a curry ami brown sugar candy. Made from brown sugar in Okinawa. This is one of Japan's oldest candies. It is a smoky flavored hard candy. You eat it while basking in the knowledge that people in the 1860s ate the exact same treat.
Woo!
So this treat is from the 1860s.
It's quite strong.
We don't have time to eat this whole thing, so I'm going to have to save my wrapper. It looks like a root beer hard candy, but it smells completely different. That's really good.
That's delicious.
It's like a buttery toffee flavor.
It's a little chocolatey.
Yeah, there's a lot of good flavors in this candy.
I get the smokiness.
The tears of young children. This is so sweet.
I'm sure it's not made in sweatshops. It's probably made in sweatshops. What do you
look.
think in Japan?
Pocky!
Oh, Pocky.
I've had regular Pocky. I have not had cookies and cream Pocky.
Special.
Gotta have it, because it's Pocky. And yeah.
Everybody loves Pocky.
Man, whoever wins this box, it is loaded with snacks.
You find somebody who doesn't love Pocky?
I'm not
Get away
kidding.
from that guy.
Loaded. You're gonna want to win this box.
Haichu!
Yeah, and there's Haichu hiding in the corner.
And?
Well, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be from
On rice
Japan.
candy. You
Without
can eat the wrappers too. It's delicious.
Whoops. Who gets the short stick?
Give me that.
Man, this looks good. Smells like cookies and cream.
So the actual cracker part is chocolate. Interesting.
I think it's better than the regular.
That's good. I think I do like that better than regular.
Yeah. Way to go, Pocky. Picking it up.
Well played, Pocky.
All right, look. Hello, Panda.
Panda.
Yeah, we don't have to eat those. We know what those are like. We know what Haichu's like. We know what rice candy's like. So let's try, for the last piece, whatever this is. Nestle Aero Matcha. Little chocolate kills two birds with one stone. I'm already a little concerned about this. What's it laced with? English famous candy bar, but it's not good enough with green tea. Oh, so it's a Japanese English.
It's like a green tea Kit Kat.
Yes, a green tea Kit Kat. There you go. I think he approves. Oh, I can smell the green tea.
That's so good. That's so good.
You can see the green in it.
Everybody likes this.
Well, one of you lucky fans are going to win
You're going to want this.
all of this.
Yes.
It's nuts. I don't even know how it all fit in the box. I couldn't get it back in, but watch and like our videos and share them on YouTube and Facebook, and you could get your very own snack box in Japan.
Full of delicious.
And we'll see you next time.
What are you, some kind of nerd? When I am in Myrtle Beach, I hang out with my fellow nerds at Nerd Bar on Main Street. On Thursdays, I enjoy the board games and the beer nights before I get to the chopper. Yeah, go to Facebook.com/NerdBar1 for more info. I'll be back.
Comics! Speed Comics!
Speed Comics.
Alright, what do we got?
Everybody's favorite, Figment. You remember Figment?
I do not. Who's Figment? Is that a
The
dragon?
Figment the Dragon.
Figment the dragon.
Everybody loved Figment.
Figment of your imagination.
They did a little mini-series and it went over really well, so now Figment is getting his own comic.
Because Disney and Marvel are now one, Disney can tell Marvel, guess what? There's going to be a Figment comic.
We're going to do this and it's going to be awesome.
And you're going to tell everybody it's great.
And everybody deal.
And there you have it.
Also from Marvel.
Will be worth $100 one day. Maybe like 50 years.
Under the 50 years of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Ooh, now this is going to be worth something.
Mockingbird 1.
Mockingbird 1. Okay, number 1 Mockingbird. Yeah. But right down here in the corner, that's why this was going to be worth some money.
Look at you eclipsing the number 1 Mockitude.
Yes, whatever. It's the first appearance of a new character, the Red Widow. So,
But for all you Mockingbird fans, Mockingbird number 1.
if you can find this book, you need to buy it and put it away now because the price is already going up.
Highly recommended. The story and art are awesome.
Yeah, and the story is good too. That helps. All right, what's next?
Plutonia!
Plutonia. Is this a new planet or something? What do we got?
Well, here's the thing. There's a whole bunch of emo kids, but you follow through their everyday emo lives until you realize...
I'm already checking out of this. You're not selling it so far. Go
you
ahead.
realize toward the end, they live in a world where superheroes are real.
Okay, so what's wrong with that?
Not necessarily anything bad, but the surprise ending is they find one of their very own.
That's dead.
No.
No.
No. Only mostly dead. Not dead yet.
Okay, so they recruit a superhero to be...
Maybe? I don't know what they're going to do. That's the...
Emo superhero comic. There you go. Hipsters are going to love this. Get one for the hipster in your family.
Actually pretty good.
And see,
Everybody's
what I said,
gonna love it,
hipsters. All right, what else do we have?
Toil and Trouble.
Ooh, is this from...
The reinvasion of the British Isles by a exiled witch. It's got a little bit of everything you love.
A little Shakespearean title there for you.
Shakespearean overtones. Midsummer Night's Dream. Lots of stone circles in this. Lots of cool witchery.
Toil and Trouble is, let's see, was that Caesar that line comes out of from Shakespeare?
Hail Caesar.
Before they tell him to beware the Ides of March, they give you the Toil and Trouble line. The art looks great.
So it's got great art. It has a lot of really cool...
Now this is one of 6, so there's only going to be 6, so you're not making a lifelong commitment to this. You get a cool story in 6 issues.
It's a very literary comic, so if you're into that kind of thing, I highly recommend this one. Plus, with 6 issues, you can't go wrong. I mean, that's going to make a great little book.
I can see this becoming some type of cinematic adventure later. It looks really good.
It might be a TV series.
But, out of all these, by all means, get this Mockingbird 1 now. And you might as well get this one because who knows, it could be a real smash too. Mockingbird and Plutonia, those are my picks.
Whenever we're at Myrtle Beach and we're not hitting the waves in the beautiful sand and jumping the shark just like the Fonz, we like to go slaughter some innocent souls down at the Nerd Bar. Nerd Bar! Nerd Bar!